next year. So this last year, I led my first discipleship training school. Starting in January, there's 50 students that came from all over the world, which was really amazing and exciting. They're young people, age 17 to 25-year-olds, so they just love to love life. And 3 of them actually came to the wedding, which was really exciting to see, and just I loved laughing with them. But really incredible to see these guys' lives changed and transformed by the love of God. And so for 3 months they were trained, and I stood up the front of the class every day, bringing whether it be announcements or the speaker, introducing them and things like that, which was quite a new role for me, but it was awesome to be able to do that and facilitate the school. Very busy, but also very exciting. And from there I went on an outreach for 3 months. The first month I went to a city called Albany in Australia. It's down south. And we did a citywide Bible distribution. So there's a group of us, not just our team, but another team, and then churches within the city itself, that we went out door to door knocking. Do you like a Bible? Here's a free Bible. Here's a free Bible. One of my students came up with a Frozen song to sing to these people as we went up to the door. Do you want to have a Bible? We brought it just for you. I'm not going to sing it all, but it's very fun. But yeah, it was really, really cool to be able to see the responses of people, local Australians receiving a Bible and some not receiving a Bible. And so we took statistics to be able to see how many people within the city of Albany wanted a Bible, took a Bible, was even interested in the Bible, and so we did that, and it was very cool for my students to be a part of something that's a citywide, because often it might be one-on-one personal evangelism, talking to people about Jesus, but instead it was like going across the entire city and being able to distribute Bibles. So that was pretty cool. And then I went on to Turkey from there with my team, and Turkey is I think it's 99% Muslim nation. So basically, almost every person you're going to meet on the street is probably going to be Muslim. There's, I think, somebody counted about only 4,000 people. I don't know how they get these statistics, but I heard them from somewhere. If I'm wrong, they're not mine. So there's about 4,000 Christians in the nation of Turkey. And I think the city of Istanbul itself is I don't know, what was it, 222? I don't know, millions of people, and there's only 4,000 in the whole nation. So that nation really needs Jesus, and I was a bit scared to go there myself because it's very Muslim, but it was cool. There's such beautiful faces there, just incredibly soft people, actually quite friendly. We had to be a bit more undercover. We worked with the International House of Prayer there. So we did hours of prayer in this secluded kind of apartment up the top of a building, and we were praying for this nation a lot and talking to people who were handing out tracts. I was really inspired by a guy that would do evangelism twice a week in the evening time. He'd just go out by himself and he'd bring out a storyboard and he'd display a story, and he would gather a crowd. And from there he'd be able to display the story and talk about Jesus. And that was really inspiring to me, especially because I don't know how much fruit he's seen over the years, but he's been there for many, 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 many years. And one day we rocked up a bit late, and he had already had a death threat upon his life and his family because of what he was saying. But he left from that area, and we went to the red light district area, and he went up and he did it again. And I was like, he's just incredible, incredible people. I think that's what I'm inspired by most times I go on outreach, is just the people we get to meet and work alongside, just people that are faithful in their own nations. And he was from America, but yeah, that was really cool. As well, I'm going to share, we went to next, so I can't necessarily share this video anymore, but we went to work with the orphanages there. There's some local missionaries that have been working there year after year, and it was really incredible, this family just serving and loving people. And so we worked with orphanages and just loved on kids day after day. There's a special needs orphanage we went to that really just got to love on. It was a lot of fun. I love that place, my favorite. Yes, I made a little girl named Lita, and she was just the cutest little thing. Anyway, so that was what I did this year for outreach. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool for me as well. I get to train up staff to now be able to do similar thing. So staff then take out their own outreach teams. And the first week I was out in Albany, I actually got this email from one of my staff, and he was saying, oh, we've seen like 2 blind people see already and 3 more instant healings, and it was the first week of outreach. And I was like, that is so cool. And so I'm just inspired that it's not just my team, but we get to be able to send teams. That's what we do. We both lead DTSs in Perth. And so within my school specifically, we sent 5 teams to 11 different nations. And so there's just heaps of impact that these guys can do. They're young people, but they're amazing, and I love to see them do their stuff. So that's what we've been a part of.
Right, so I'm not even quite too sure how much you know about YWAM and Discipleship Training School and what it really is all about. When I signed up for my school and I rocked up in Perth, I had no idea. I was picked up by the most beautiful girl, but that was about it. We both are leading DTSs, which is a discipleship training school where students come from all over the world, and basically we just train them or teach them 3 months about the Bible. And for me personally, it was just an incredible opportunity to just ask questions. You know, I grew up in a Christian family and I went to church pretty much every Sunday, but at the same time I had a lot of questions and maybe even doubts about God and His power. And you know, like I knew there's miracles in the Bible, but like, is that still actually happening today? And it's just an incredible opportunity to know and get to know God more. And that's what we're involved in. Even just once we leave here, we go straight back into leading a DTS this January. Different DTSs, so she's leading a young people's DTS between 17 and 25, and I'm more on the adventure side with cars and camping, which is awesome, if you want to join, just kidding. But the main goal or purpose of DTSs is always the same, is to experience God and to make Him known in the nations. And I've just been really passionate about the last 4 years that I've been involved in with DTSs, just to see people come and you see them like show up with lots of questions and doubts. And even myself, like I've never really been reading the Bible before I did my DTS. That's not really a great example, don't take that away from here. But at the same time, like to really see that passion that comes out of just sitting down and having time, you know, it's time set aside to really experience God and to know Him. And so that's what we're passionate about, and that takes 6 months for us to run one of these schools. So 3 months in the classroom, lots of teaching and learning and reading and discipleship, and then we go out. The 3 locations that Bronte was just talking about, that's just an example, but we go many different nations, even over to Africa and Asia, Europe, and we just share the good news, the passion, the love that we have for God with other people. And the next 6 months after the school, we as school leader, we always stay busy. We get a lot of applications again for the next year's school, and so we have to keep up with just applications and emails, and so we're just often in the office, texting, emailing, phone calls, organizing things for the next year again. So DTS for us is pretty much all year. 6 months actively involved in DTSs, 6 months just getting ready for the next one.
Awesome. Yeah, it's really good experience. And so yeah, we just really wanted to thank you guys overall. Just really, yeah, bless you so much for your giving and your generosity towards us. We're incredibly grateful. It was me, but now it'll be us. So that'll be fun. But yeah, we're just so grateful for just your support as well as your prayers from afar. I know that, yeah, it does get intense. I'm already feeling like, whew, it's coming. DTS is on its way, and you can feel the weight of that. But thank you so much for praying. We do feel that, and we do appreciate that. And thanks for your financial support always. So, yes.
Give them a hand again. Now, this is why I wanted to keep this